Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Drew here. Today I have a really fun video for you. It's a video that I've kind of consistently done on my channel for like the past 2 years or so. Every couple months I like to do a seasonal kind of trends video where I talk about trends that I'm going to be wearing, trends that I've seen on the runway, trends I've seen on Instagram, trends I've seen just random places, and I compile it all into one quick synopsis of a video that you guys can just like take in. All know how these work. Let's just jump into these trends. The first trend is actually the one I am wearing right here, and that is animal print. And honestly, if you were to ask me like 6 months ago or like 3 years ago if I liked animal print, I despised animal print. I literally hated animal print for some reason. I didn't like cheetah print, I didn't like leopard print, I didn't like snakeskin. I just didn't like anything that was like printed with an animal on it. I just thought it was very tacky for some reason, and I would tell all my friends whenever they would wear anything animal print to just take it off. I didn't like it. But now I've kind of come around to it. I kind of like it a little bit more, and I can definitely see myself styling in the fall and winter seasons just in small doses. But I would wear something like this. I think it's nice. I think the color's nice. It's like an orangey rusty brown color, and it just has a slight little like cheetah print on it. So yeah, pretty simple and easy just to print, so you can integrate it however you personally would like in your own wardrobe. Next up is check or plaid patterns. I have just seen these so much lately, especially when I'm shopping, and I absolutely love them, like in the form of blazers, shirts, pants, anything that I could find with like a really nice check pattern, such as this one here from Zara. Super simple, but at the same time it's very flowy and billowy and like layerable. I also love the two pockets that are here that are like cut on a diagonal so that they're like placed on there. Shows a lot of interest, I think. This year I think it's a little bit more of the whole check like boxes as opposed to like a very linear plaid. And here's another example I have. This one's kind of a mixture of a plaid and a check. I feel like you can really see those boxed elements in here, but you can also see those plaid elements. And this is a coat from the women's section at Zara, actually. Zara Woman. And I just love shopping in the women's sections for oversized coats like this. First of all, I think they fit a lot nicer. They're not as bulky and oversized. This next trend is pretty questionable probably for some of you guys and also for myself, but I've kind of adapted it over the course of like a year and implemented tiny bits here and there, and I realized that I actually do sometimes wear this trend, and that is Western. And yes, I know. Who wants to wear Western, especially when you grew up in a farm town like myself? Literally Wrangler jeans and actual flannels every day. But I do have a pair of actual cowboy boots. I've only worn these one time, but I do want to wear them more in the fall and winter time. Is there something in here? What is that? Oh, it's just my Zara tag. But these are from my grandpa. The nice thing about my grandpa is he wears cowboy boots 24/7, hence Farmtown, but he also is the same size as me. So he gave me a pair of these, and I personally would not wear them with the whole cowboy portion out. I would more wear them under a wide leg pant or a wide leg jean or something and have just the bottom half show. I'll actually insert a photo right here of me wearing this exact pair of boots on my Instagram. I just think this whole toe detail is really interesting and fun. Another thing that I think also screams Western print is just this dark blue color of denim, like the very raw indigo jean with the yellow stitching. Like that is Western right there. This reminds me of my hometown, which is not the best, but when you have it in this like fun Calvin Klein way, which you don't have to have this one, but this is just one I like. So that is the whole Western vibe, but you can implement it however you want. Even just like a simple Western belt would be cool. Next up is just monochromatic outfits, and I have always loved this, especially this one from Boohoo. This is a $30 outfit, and it literally looks like a $4,000 outfit on. I'm gonna insert a photo right here of me wearing this exact look, but I think that it's such a cool outfit. It has a pant set as well. The pants have really nice detail. It has like a cinched waist on it, but then also they have this stitching like seam down the front leg, which I think is a nice touch. Something about this just screams incredible, impeccable to me, and I think they have other colors of this as well, and it looks a million doll hairs to me. Next up is a color, and it's kind of similar to the one I'm wearing here, and that is the color brown. And brown I've sort of been implementing a lot, especially pairing it with blacks and navies. I think that it's sort of like a clashing old style trend. I think it's like a clashing old style thing that everyone told you not to do. Never pair brown with black, never pair navy with black. A pair of trousers that I've been wearing a lot is this one from H&M. It's like a dark chocolate brown. It has this really cool belt detail, and then at the bottom it's sort of cuffed and tapered, so it's already completely stylized for you, which I quite like, and it has some welt pockets in the back here. And a jacket that you guys have maybe seen on my channel multiple times before is this Zara Woman jacket, and it is slightly cropped, but not too cropped. You can definitely wear this with a pair of denim. It's brown velvet, so it's pretty statement. I love the pocket details on the front here. Everything about this jacket I think is just very nice, and I love it. I think it's very statement, and it looks amazing in flash photography as well, in case you were curious. I've really been reaching more towards warm tones in general, so kind of staying away from like navies and stuff and moving more into like browns and rusts and those sorts of tones, probably because it's the fall time, but yeah, I just love the color brown. Next up is a simple style trend of just shoulder pads, and I actually completely forgot to grab the blazer in my closet over there, but I will be trying it on for you guys. And it's just a plaid blazer that I wear all the time, but this one has some pretty inset shoulder pads in it, which I personally like. I think that they look really cool, and shoulder pads instantly, I think, add a very aggressive touch to any outfit, which again, I like that look. I like looking a little bit edgy, a little mean, a little unfriendly. Blazers are the easiest way probably to find that shoulder pad trend, and especially if you get an oversized one, it just adds to that whole boxy oversized element, gives you a little lift here, and just makes the garment look so much more expensive. Moving on to trend number 7, and that is layered jewelry, and I have been so into this. I think in one of my last videos I talked about how Ricky Thompson really was a main inspiration behind this. I just love his layered jewelry. I only have 2 necklaces on right now, but I have been loving layering up necklaces. I do it with almost every single outfit. Even outfits that are over the top that don't need it, I will add it just because it's just so much fun. I also think it's very personal to you. Like, you can get whatever necklaces you want, maybe little charms that symbolize something in your life, your birth sign, numbers, letters. I like that it can also be sort of like a little personal story that you're wearing. Next up is reflective elements, and I actually don't have this with me right now. It's actually at my friend James's because my friend Laura is the one that sells this exact track set. So if you want this exact track set, I'm gonna link it below for you guys. She has a boutique, it's called Laura's Boutique, and this is actually a woman's set, but I love rocking anything woman. Like, I don't care, I'll throw it on. If it looks good, then I'll wear it. I think this set in particular is one that I really love just because it's another coordinating set. Like, you don't have to really think about your outfit, it's already made for you. But these reflective elements I think can be found in a lot of things. There's just like little strips of them on some jackets. You can find them in accessories, definitely on shoes. I have a pair of Adidas shoes that have that reflective quality, so I should probably wear that as a full outfit and trip everyone out one night, so I'm gonna do that. Number 9 on the list, second to last, are cargo pants, and I have been so into these lately, and I think it's because there's a menswear influencer that I follow and really love his style. His name is Mark Forn, and he wears a ton of cargo pants, and I got inspired to wear them from him. These are a pair from Zara, and I really love them. I think the details on them are nice. They are kind of crinkled because I've been wearing them so often, and then they just have these 2 sort of cargo-y pockets on the back. But I think if you style these in a more modern way, maybe like just a simple white tee tucked in a lot of layered necklaces, you kind of get that 90s vibe, but a more modern take on that 90s vibe. So I really love these cargo pants. They're super simple, and I think they are current season at Zara as well. So I'll try to link them below for you guys to take a look at. And last but not least, I do have a neon item to share with you, which my last trend focuses on neon in general. I think that neon is going to be a super hot trend. I personally don't know how much I'm going to implement this trend, but I can definitely see a lot of it coming back in for the fall and winter season, which I think is kind of fun because typically we're used to darker colors in fall and winter. So we're going to spice it up, add a little bit of neon. I have this neon jacket from ASOS, and I've worn this a couple times. I still haven't taken the tag off. I just throw it on every time. Probably take that off. I just love this, and my friend James wore this in a photo shoot recently, and I personally would wear this over the top of like a hoodie just to tone down the neon vibe. Maybe like a black pair of jeans and a cool pair of boots as well. Overall, neon hues I think are going to be very, very in for the fall and winter season, so definitely pick yourself up one. I know that I've seen a lot of like lime greens and neon oranges, especially in a lot of streetwear brands lately, which I think are going to be fun for the fall and winter time. So that was my fall winter trends video, and I hope it gave you some insight. I'm definitely going to try to link a lot of pieces below that you can currently shop online if you would like to implement any of these trends into your own personal wardrobe. And I think that's about all. You can follow me on Instagram at Imdrewscott, which will be right up there for your daily dose of Drew. I love posting on Instagram. I post an outfit almost every day and some Insta stories to go along with it. And you can also check out my second YouTube channel. It's all about home decor and DIY. I'm a very crafty person, so I love crafting. That's over on my second channel called Lone Fox, linked in the description box below. I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have an amazing day. Bye, guys.